గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ యూయర్స్. వెల్కమ్ టు కోనసీమ షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ క్లాసెస్. ఈ స్పీడ్లో కొన్ని డిఫికల్ట్ వర్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి మీరు ముందుగా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసుకుని తర్వాత స్పీడ్ రాయండి. ఈ స్పీడ్ డిక్టేషన్ 60 వర్డ్స్ పర్ మినిట్. ఇందులో ఎక్కువగా సర్కిల్స్ అండ్ లూప్స్ టు ఫైనల్ లుక్స్ చాప్టర్కి సంబంధించి వర్డ్స్ ఎక్కువగా వస్తాయి. గెట్ రెడీ. 5 seconds. Anyone who observes the numerous means used to lighten work in offices today and then thinks of the weary routine labor which had to be done by office workers in past days must be impressed with the advantages which office machines and appliances offer both to employers and employees. In fact, the preponderance of mechanical appliances over mental and manual labor must strike the most casual observer. The businessman saw that his operatives and clerks were doing routine work which would be done more effectively and with less expense by machines, and so he took advantage of the inventive brains of others and brought more and more machines into his offices as well as his factories. Business colleges were also unable to ignore the changes and showed no reluctance to keep pace with them. There have, of course, always been people ready to express strong opinions on the disadvantages of any new thing, but force of circumstance causes them to give way, and once again science proves to them how difficult it is to stay the march of progress. The only items on the liabilities side of the balance sheet calling for comment are the increase in the reserve account, to which I have already referred, and the amounts owing to subsidiary companies and creditors and reserves for contingencies. These show a reduction compared with last year. The amounts owing for newsprint purchases being considerably less. The reserves for contingencies included with creditors form the greater proportion of this item. On the other side of the balance sheet the goodwill and copyrights of our newspapers, which are, of course, the most valuable of the company's assets, are not represented by any money value in the balance sheet. The amount for freehold and leasehold properties, machinery, plant, etc. includes additions during the year and the usual amount for depreciation has been deducted. Dear sirs, in response to your request for assistance towards the expenses which will be incurred against the avoidance of subsidence which threatens Gibson's walk, our board gives the following assurance. An agreed remittance is to be paid by installments in the first instance when the first phase of the work has been put under way. Further disbursements will be made towards the expenses of hiring appliances and their operatives. To save time and avoid excessive disturbance, some incentives should be dispensed to the workmen, such as a bonus scheme linked with a time clause which would enhance the project to them. Our chief engineer has glanced over your plans and observes that part of the repair work deprives adjacent industry of its main supplies. An approved alternative which maintains the reserves and sustains industrial demands must be provided. We can give your claim precedence subject to your observance of these proposals. Yours faithfully,